Good morning, folks. Sorry I did not film myself this morning, but I was kind of in that conundrum of, am I gonna go for a walk this morning or am I not? I actually started not to. So that's part of the reason why we're getting a little bit of a later than normal start. Time right now is 7:24. But I said, all right, let's go out here. Let's at least get 6,000 steps in. At least do that. And then we can call it an active rest day. We're not really going to try to get in any of the body weight out here. We'll probably do that at home. And we'll probably try some restorative stretching when we get back home. But first thing is, let's just get on the track, see how we feel in a couple laps, and then we'll go from there. I think that's fair, right? Not sure what day it is because, well, I'm not checking anymore. But I've had about 32 ounces of water. So we're at 32 ounces of water at this point. Let's go ahead, get out here, get a few steps in, and I'll report to you how I feel somewhere in the middle of all that. Got the Adidas sweatshirt hoodie on. I got the Adidas shoes on. I ain't got no Adidas shorts. You know, I remember one time I went to one of my dad's company picnics. He used to work for a company called USF Holland. And I wore nothing. This is around the time Tiger Woods really started making it big in golf. And people kept thinking I looked like Tiger Woods. Like, no. Just because I'm black with all Nike doesn't mean anything. You know, I love how white people do that. You look like Tiger. I had a woman tell me, you look just like the Hodge twins. Like, who the fuck is that? Like, listen, dear white people, all black people do not look the same, and that's not even a real fucking compliment right there. Every white girl who's thick doesn't look like Sabrina Carpenter. Every skinny white woman does not look like Nicole Kidman or Cameron Diaz. Though Cam Brink does kind of, just a little bit. That's not really a compliment. And nothing against the Hodge twins. We don't have the same political views and everything. Those are two very handsome men, so. But no, we do not look alike. I look nothing like them. Just because we're light skinned doesn't mean anything. Okay? They seem like cool dudes. Like I say, I don't really get into a lot of political stuff, but they seem like cool dudes outside of politics, whatever. But no, that's not a fucking compliment, people. You look like this person, you like Suge Knight, fuck you. I look like your daddy. No, I'm joking. Anyway, about halfway through the walk now. We are going to, I feel like getting a small treat, almost. How about you? Matter of fact, here's what I want to know in the comments. What is your sweet treat to get after a workout? Like, what do you like after a workout? Do you like ice cream? Do you like tacos? Do you like candy bars? What do you like? I want to hear this. This will be a fun one to hear. Anyway, gonna finish up this walk. I gotta cut over to the shopping center and then come back for 2 more laps. Do that one more time, and then we'll head home. Talk to you sometime in between there. 90 ounces of water in. I didn't bring the tripod with me today because who cares? But always remember one thing. No matter how much you feel like your day sucks, your walk sucks, your workout sucks, you are doing 100% better than the person that just stayed on the couch. Always remember that. You are doing infinitely times better than the person sitting on the couch, stuffing their face, and talking about I don't have time to work out. You just watch 2 hours worth of whatever on Netflix. You couldn't take some resistance bands and do curls. You couldn't get one of them little bike things, the pedal things that go on the ground and pedal for 15 minutes every hour. Actually, I got one of those coming. So that's going to be really cool. So many things that you can do that's better than nothing, but some people won't do it because whatever reason. Anyway, there is something cool I want to show you when I get home. And I'll probably be home in about another 45 minutes. I'm at about 89,000 steps right now, so I'll be home in about, I don't know when, but when I get home, I'll show you. I call it dinner. Nah, geese are cool. Geese are really cool. The only thing about geese is they're fatty, but they're actually really good. Let's keep walking. Okie dokie, folks. So, we're just gonna have a light little something right now because I got chicken cooking right now. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to just break our fast real quick.
Tomorrow's October 1st, which means there's only 3 months. That's right, 90 days until the new year. Now the average.
And I got rice cooking as well. So we're gonna grab a Diablo. We're gonna grab a Mayo. And it's just more of yesterday's stuff. 2 more tortillas. And more of that stuff I made. Like I say, this is just meant to be quick. Because I do got chicken cooking, I got rice cooking. And as you see, I got my veggies right there. So you got pretty much 1-pan skillet is meant to be the meal. But because I want more protein, I always do put a little bit more in there. So while I'm waiting on the rice, Diablo. Sorry, Mom. She don't care. And I got some green tea. Okay. So here's the deal. And I meant to say this earlier. I don't know why I didn't say this earlier. But this, for me, is going to end November 6th. No, November 5th. I'm sorry. I'm going to take about a week and a half off. So from the 6th to the 16th, I'm going to take that off. And then starting on the 17th, I was thinking, what can I do between Gymshark66, Body for Life? That would be pretty cool. And then I saw somebody has their own app. And because of that, I'm like, okay, does she have anything in her app that could be really cool that I can do? Now, granted, let me actually just get into it real quick. So I found something that I thought I wanted to do. Nice. And then I was like, you know what? Okay, that's a little too short. I kind of want something that's going to fill that gap a little bit better. And then I found, yeah. So that is a 31-day challenge. So I'm going to start that November 17th. and that's going to run till December 17th. So it's not as long of a period as I would want it to be, but it at least will fill most of the gap, so I get a little bit more of a break going out of Gymshark66, and I get a little bit more of a break than I really want going into the holidays. But the most important thing for me was the holidays. I really wanted the holidays off so I can relax, I can chill, I can do things with family and friends if I choose to. This year I might not, but I just wanted that opportunity, so that's why I chose that. But it gives me enough days to where it's like, okay, this could be kind of cool, this could be kind of fun. Now the videos are not going to be the way that you guys are used to videos from me. These aren't going to be daily videos.
Stop being selfish, take care of your health in order to be there for your family. So 4 sessions, all of them are going to be full body. 2 of them will have some type of conditioning piece at the end of them. 2 of them will have a course
By the time
at the end of them, because my lower back,
you're seeing this video,
get that
I will probably be on break.
will be a plyometrics / sprinting training section. I believe that
I will probably be on break,
and still keep that athleticism so that you're able to play with your kids for a
or just about to wrap up Gymshark66. So that's part of the reason why. And
the 6th day will be some type of longer conditioning piece. So like the Iman and
I really only want
some type of conditioning piece that maybe is anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes along.
going from here on out.
Or however it works for you. Me, 30-minute run. Again, zone 2, nice and easy. That is the plan.
A 7-day delay between when I shoot to when you see it.
My nutrition, but not with the point of a cut. I'm not in a cut anymore.
I don't like this 30-day.
Calories per day.
I don't like it.
My maintenance right now with 3 fun meals
So
per week. I'm not saying they're cheap, I'm saying they're fun because I'm going to enjoy them with my family. So I always do donuts.
I really want to make it to where,
Some type of fun dinner throughout
you know, kind of almost where you guys can follow along and you're not that far off from me.
or we go out
But I also don't want to shoot
3 fun meals a week.
today and then post tonight.
Training for everything. Yes, I do have my
I don't like that.
Saturday, and I have another deca-mile on October 26th that I will be doing as a
So the way this is all going to go is
run. This is what I am focused
I'm probably going to do a week
6 days a week. I am
of her, of the challenge,
This is what I'm focused on. Why? Because I want
and then post it as a video.
that as a father, you can stay healthy without having to devote hours and hours
Oh.
every single day.
Hey, something for Chloe Teen.
Maybe costing me an hour a day, 6 days a week, 6 hours for the
You're
whole
cute.
week in order to
Anyway,
again, not make you look
so the way I'll do it is I'll film a week, post it, film another week, post it. I'll do some of her cooking,
support my wife, walk my daughter down
some of her recipes, and I'll post that as a video. That way you still have videos,
finances, and when I mean finance,
but they won't be every single day.
pressure, and honestly, I do too. As a husband, as a father, you always feel like it's up to
And then going into Body for Life, that's when you'll get daily videos again. That's when you'll see more of
so that
me
stress coming from
doing things on a daily basis. You're going to get Sunday through Friday videos, and then Saturday I'll get into it.
a very long time, and the reason why I'm telling you guys is because I need some type of accountability. I need to follow
Let me eat,
something that I want to do.
drink,
I love doing it. I love helping people.
drink,
I love inspiring people. And at the same time,
watch.
it could improve.
We'll explain later.
So over the next, kind of broke down into each
Okay, 244, and what we have is a chicken leg quarter, some white rice, and as you see, some green beans. I am actually eating this very close to after we ate the first one. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cool.
that is what we went through with them.
And while we're
What I was
waiting,
thinking about is also how much habits.
let's get a chair stretch in real quick. Let's find a good chair stretch. We got more water. We still got this one that's still kind of frozen. So we're just waiting. But while that cools off, Let's get this one in. How y'all feeling, by the way? Y'all good? Okay.
Namaste. Let's
Namaste.
begin our practice for today with a seated cat-cow stretch. With your hands to your legs, inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, round your spine, drawing your chin towards your chest. Continue wrapping this movement around your breath. With each inhale, lift through your heart.
I'm really trying to stretch out my chest.
Drawing your shoulder blades down your back, creating a mild back bend. And with each exhale, round your spine, lengthening your tailbone under slightly, coiling your navel back, drawing your chin towards your chest, stretching through your back body. Release and return to center.
Okay.
Place your fingertips to your shoulders with your elbows wide. Begin to circle your elbows forward and around, alternating right and left, moving at your own pace.
Now, one of the reasons I am actually eating a little bit earlier is because I want to start my first
switch directions
of the 24-hour fast.
And around, alternating
So I'll
right
probably
and
stop
left,
eating at about 5
creating
o'clock.
more space and ease through your rib cage,
Even though I could stop eating at
shoulders, and
4.
upper back.
I just want to get everything in now so I could eat at a decent hour tomorrow rather than eating at 6.
Stretch variation, pausing with your elbows wide. Inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, draw your elbows forward, rounding your spine, chin towards your chest. Continue coordinating this movement with your breath. With each inhale, open your elbows wide, lifting through your heart, tilting your pelvis forward lightly, drawing your shoulder blades down your back, creating a mild back bend. And with each exhale, draw your elbows
light
forward,
up your
rounding
shoulders.
your spine, lengthening your tailbone under slightly, coiling your navel back, drawing your chin towards your chest, stretching through your back body. Release and return to center.
Oh, God.
Sitting tall, clasp your hands beneath your right leg. Extend, lengthening through your heel, and bend at your knee. Continue with this movement, creating more mobility and flexibility in your joints, stretching through your hamstrings and calf muscles.
Oh, the other reason I went with Chloe Ting
Adding a stretch for your foot and ankle. Pause and hold with your right
is
leg
because I think
extended.
she's cool as fuck. I
Begin
think
to
she
point
gets a
to your
bad
toes
rap,
and flex
especially
your heel,
amongst
waking up
gym
the
bros.
energy of your foot and ankle.
So we're going to give her a try. Actually, I got something else fun that I'm thinking about as well.
Release and repeat on the opposite side. Sitting tall, clasp your hands beneath your left leg. Extend, lengthening through your heel, and bend at your knee, creating more mobility in your joints, stretching through your hamstrings and calf muscles. Pause and hold with your left leg extended. Begin to point through your toes and flex through your heel.
That is a calf workout right there. But one of the reasons why I do think she gets so much hate, and it's mainly because of the titles, but it's the same thing everyone else does, like 10-minute abs or 30-day,
Release and
whatever.
return to center. Moving into a lateral stretch. Reach your arms overhead.
But I don't think she's as bad as what other people are.
Your palms away. Inhale,
It's like
lengthen your
this.
spine.
Think of
Exhale,
it kind of like a
and
V-shred
stretch.
video.
Inhale at the top. Exhale, repeat.
It just
on the
depends
opposite
on
side.
what you make of it.
Continue stretching from right to left. Keeping the weight even in your hips. Lifting up and out of both sides of your waist. Breathing wide into your side body.
But I think she's actually really cool.
Pausing at the top, adding a twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, rotate your torso to the right. Reaching your left hand to your right leg. Placing your right hand behind you for support.
I'm kind of going the wrong way, but
With
who
each
cares?
inhale, we lengthen your spine. And with each
Just sit up straight.
exhale, gently twisting deeper, rotating from your navel, ribs, and chest.
I'm really trying to get like
Slowly unwind and repeat on
part
the
of my
opposite
spine.
side. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, rotate your torso to the left, reaching your right hand to your left leg, placing your left hand behind you for support. With each inhale, we lengthen your spine, and with each exhale, gently twisting deeper, allowing this twisting action to be a tonic for your spine and belly organs. Slowly unwind and return to center, closing our practice for today, placing your hands in prayer position, allowing a moment to honor yourself. Namaste.
Namaste.
Oh, that was good.
Now that we're done with that, and we can check that off as well. One of the things that I think she gets a lot of hate on are the titles is like 10-minute abs or 30 days to bigger glutes, whatever. Now we know that's not possible, but can you do it in 30 days if you're already low enough? Yes. Is it a good foundation habit to build? Yes, it is a great habit to build. And no, one video is not enough. I went through some of her programs. There's either 3 or 5 videos that she strings together and she says, do these 5 for day 1. And you don't have to do it all at once. You could do them all at once, or you could do 2 of them now, 1 of them in the afternoon, and 2 of them before bed or whatever, whichever way you want to do it. I'd just rather do it all at once so you get them all out the way. Once again, it's usually just ignorant people doing this. But I think it's going to be really fun, something really cool to do, something to really put some time in between, Gymshark66 and the holidays, and then the holidays to Body for Life. Now the question is this going to count towards the road to summer shredding?
I'll have that food that we crave. We can't live without it. We think about it all the time.
All right.
You can have every day if you want.
3:38,
makes the rest of your diet very hard.
and we are going
So
to have.
to send me in your food
Boy.
cravings. I chose the most popular answers, and I'm going to try to recreate them healthier. So I only have time for a few today. So popular answers of ask and talk as well to wait for another video, or you can subscribe to my own.
Well. No.
Yeah. Me and the peanut butter have been
So the first
getting
thing that we are
one
making
on one
today
with each other.
is an
as
obvious
of
one.
late.
It's the good old-fashioned burger. Well, you're having a burger for breakfast. Dinner for breakfast is for men. Breakfast for dinner is for boys. Okay. So
Anyway.
it's a very ubiquitous menu item.
So
You
it
have
is a
in
little
variety
early.
of ways, and the foundation of my relationship is eating Italian. So we're
I
gonna
decided
make an Italian-style burger. So starting
if
off
I
with
start
the
at
patty,
4 today,
in the bowl
I'll
right
be
now,
done
we
at
have
4 tomorrow.
12 ounces of extra lean ground beef and 4 ounces of turkey sausage. So even a flightless bird to bring this patty to another level. So this is the sausage I am using. So it's only 120 calories per length. So we just added 240 calories
Just get
to
over
the
it.
sausage, and it adds a lot of flavor. So going into the patty, we are going to be
So
adding.
we are under our
1
calories. We're almost at our water.
3 tablespoons of
We're only
some
4
breadcrumbs.
ounces
It's
away.
a binding agent and adds a lot of flavor, and it brings a lot of moisture to the experience. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So typically you would add some like Parmesan cheese as another binding agent. That's what we're going to do. But we're going to use some Parmesan herb seasoning. It is 0 calories. And it
I am
gives
still
you the
learning a
flavor
new,
as actual Parmesan. So
skill.
we'll go with 2 tablespoons of this. 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of some ketchup. So I don't have sugar-free ketchup, but I would definitely recommend.
Can't wait to tell you what it is.
So 3 tablespoons of this. 1, 2, 3. And last but not least, it's a culinary rule. You got to salt and pepper all of your food, so a little bit of salt. And for some freshness, we're going to add some fresh parsley.
It is something really cool,
Quick
though.
Dice. Add that right in, and now it's time for the fun part, to handle the meat with your hands. So get in there, get dirty with it, and we're going to start to form the
Next
patty.
one, never
So
kids.
this would make maybe around 4 patties for a normal human being. For me, it's going to make 2, because a lot of people say, it's not about the quantity, it's the quality. But for me, the quality is a lot about the quantity. Like I always say, if it's not girthy, it's not worth it. So
Everything in.
big boils.
Cook open. Make sure. Jar stretch. Fruit and veg.
This legit looks like a brain. So it's gonna take a while to cook.
Bath
Meat
water.
is meat. It's the sauce we all stick our tongues
Ice
out
bath.
for. So I'm gonna
Ice.
show you guys how to
Cold
make
shower.
a sun-dried tomato basil aioli for the burger. I mean, a burger without aioli is like a massage without oil. Nothing's going down easy. So you're gonna go with a quarter cup of some low-fat mayonnaise. I'm just gonna eyeball that. Basically about
There we
a
go.
quarter of a cup with equal parts Greek yogurt.
And we'll
Just
have
your boy sneaking
one
into
more
a strip club.
serving.
No surprise,
Or
we're
one
sneaking
more.
in some Greek yogurt. So equal parts of that. It's just gonna give you some more volume to make it think it's just some more mayonnaise.
Add more.
Now what we're gonna do
Let's
is
move.
add in 2 tablespoons of some sun-dried tomatoes that I diced up very finely, and
There
some
we go.
fresh basil, and then optional, I had some leftover fresh parsley, which I'm also gonna add right in. And again, the culinary rule, guys: salt and pepper. So a bit of pepper,
All right.
a little bit
That
of
was our
salt.
day. Had a good one.
Give it a mix, and that is the
If I'm angry in the morning,
our beautiful
you're all
Italian burger.
gonna hear it. Trust me on that. Anyway,
Anyway,
gonna finish cleaning up the kitchen. I will see you tomorrow.
Layer of our aioli.